Hello.
I'm Mandy.
I'm Rob.
Whoa.
That's Loki.
We're out of Ipswich.
Right now we're in Ipswich.
It's true. We're broadcasting out of Ipswich.
But we're not going to be in Ipswich for very much longer.
We're selling our house so that we can join van life.
We already have the van. The house sale's in progress, but it's taking a while.
Obtaining the van was a process in itself. We had to search across the country for it. We had a lot of phone calls that ended like this.
With the last 6.
It is 034370.
Oh yeah, that van is sold. Sorry.
Ah, bogus. Okay. I was looking at all of Mercedes' inventory online and basically striking out everywhere because the specifications that we wanted in our van weren't really available anymore. Pretty much everything for model year 2020 had been sold, and because of the pandemic, the 2021 models weren't going to be available at dealers for what, like 8 months?
Yeah, like August of 2021.
I contacted a local dealer and they had one that was, it sort of checked some of our boxes. While I was talking to the salesman on the phone to find out if it was even still available, I told him what we were really looking for, and he was like, oh, we have 2 that are pretty similar to that spec in stock, so come take a look. And we did, and it was pretty much, they were both pretty much what we were looking for, so we picked the one that we liked better of the 2, and we pretty much took it straight away because we were getting anxious, and it seemed like it was kind of a now or never.
I don't know if it was so much anxious to like get a van, but we were learning quickly that there's a shortage of these vans, especially the 4x4 model. Welcome to our new van.
Thanks. Do you want to show me around?
Sure. So this is our new Sprinter 144 4x4. Welcome. I think we've already set this up, but we can try it again. It's currently running because it's cold outside, so we want some warmth. We have Loki here with us, who's checking things out. He's already got a bunch of hair on everything. But this is the cargo area. So this is going to be our bathroom and shower, approximately here. And then to the left will be a sink and maybe an upper cabinet.
Can you wash a dish?
Can I wash a dish? What kind of dish?
It's a plate.
Okay. And then you rinse with very little water. And then we'll put it away wherever it goes. I'm not sure yet. Over the wheel wells, we're going to have some water tanks.
Those are boxes.
These are boxes for moving because we're moving. And then above the water tanks, we're going to have some seating area, like benches.
Why does this look looking crooked?
I don't know. And
Oh, it's trying to horizon level.
so there's no horizon in here right now.
This is really awkward.
We're gonna have some benches and like a little screw-in table. And then we're gonna have these panels replaced by flares so we can get a little more depth and fit a queen-size mattress sideways because Rob's so tall. And then essentially the middle of the mattress is going to be on a lift and and we'll go up to the ceiling so we can sit underneath it and then just lower the mattress for sleeping at bedtime. I think the dog wants to drive. And then if you'll follow me over here, we will have another countertop with a induction cooktop built in, and a fridge underneath. We haven't really worked out what kind of fridge yet. That's pretty much it.
I'm here with Dog, and we're just hanging out at this ball field because our house is full of strangers right now because there's an open house because we're trying to sell it so that we can afford to outfit this van. And we've got a whole bunch of our stuff that we live with in the van because the house has to be organized or decluttered. That's the word that they use. So we're just gonna hang out here for a couple hours, I guess.
So we're currently relocating some of our garage items because we're moving. But we want to show you one of the first things we're doing for the van is getting some windows installed. So right now we only have the side windows in the front of the cab and the windshield, which is generally fine, but can pose a problem in certain instances, which we'll show you in just a second.
So this is like almost the standard three-way intersection, but it's at a slight angle because of this triangle. And so when you turn to look that way, I can't see any of the traffic. You need a co-pilot to navigate that intersection because you really need to be looking in about this direction to see where the traffic is coming from. And since I can't see through the sliding door, we've got to put a window in there.
We're also adding in rear windows in the back doors because right now you can't see, the rear view mirror is useless. So that's also something that we're doing as soon as possible.
This is how good and useful our rear view mirror is when you're driving. Can you see out of the back door? Me either.
If we had the opportunity, we would have ordered the van custom with windows from the factory, but that wasn't an option because what's out there is out there. So we had to take a cargo van without windows.
Yeah, so we'll be dropping it off at an installer in a few weeks, I think, round about right when our house sells. So it'll be crazy for a little bit, but then we'll have some actual updates on the van after that.
Yeah, we'll see you then. Hey.
Hello.
Say hi, buddy. So we just want to give you a van update. We dropped it off at the automotive place.
Yeah, upfitter.
Upfitter.
I would call it an upfitter.
To get flares installed last week, and some windows. So it was supposed to take about a week. That was the estimate. They were going to do 2 flares, 1 with a window, and 2 windows in the rear doors, and 1 window in the sliding door.
So we wanted to get one of the flares installed in the driver's side. No. So we wanted to get a window installed in the driver's side flare so that we'd have a window on every side of the van so we could see out in all directions when we're inside. And we can get a cross breeze, if we open up windows on all sides, depending which way the wind is going.
who may not know what flares are, basically we want them so we can fit a queen size mattress sideways in the van, but once they're installed, we'll show you in the next video and you can check it out.
We dropped the van off like a week and a half ago now. On a Sunday morning we were free, and we were estimated it would take about a week to get the flares and the windows installed. They had a power outage midweek, and they emailed us like right away, and they said, hey, it's going to be a day or so delay, and they had a little bit of difficulty color matching the paint, so they needed a specialist to come in and do that. So that's no big deal. It's good that they have a high enough standard to reject an inadequate paint match, so it's comforting.
So we'd asked the upfitter to send us some photos of the flare install process and the painting and the windows, just so that we could include them in the videos or maybe in the blog, just to, you know, kind of document the whole build. And they were very accommodating and sent us photos the same day that they said the van was ready for pickup, which was great. I got the photos and they looked awesome. It looks like they really did a nice job. And the first thing I noticed was that one of the windows that we had ordered in the sliding door looked like it wasn't installed, like it was still a full panel door. So I asked about that because I wasn't sure if the pictures just came before that window was installed or what. Turns out that they forgot to install that window. They did have the window, so they were going to pull it back in the shop and get that in there. And I was so focused on that I didn't realize at first that the window in the flare that we had ordered was installed on the passenger side, and we had thought it was going to be installed on the driver's side. So we also asked them if there's any way to correct that. So we're just kind of waiting on an update right now. They did get the sliding door window installed, but we're waiting to see what happens with the flares.
That's pretty much it.